My name is Ron Johnson. I am an instructional designer. I have a company called Triton Consulting NYC. I help experts and organizations monetize their intellectual property by designing curriculum. So an organization might hire me to design their curriculum, and then they'll hire me again to be their program director. So I help organizations monetize and scale their impact with their programming that they offer. It's hard for me to say because I want to say I accidentally got into instructional design, but in a third life while here in New York, I wanted to teach youth entrepreneurship and got one contract. COVID took place, so I almost lost that contract unless I put that content online. And so it forced me to go from teaching in class to transitioning into e-learning. And I also evolved from not teaching just with slides. So the phone has changed in the last 100 years, the car has changed in the last 100 years. Why are we still teaching with slides? How come we're not touching the content using flashcards? How come we're not engaging with it and gathering that data? And so now with my instructional design and curriculum, I make sure that my learners can actually touch and feel, press play and engage with the content. And because I did that for myself, other people that I served, that I solved problems for as an entrepreneur, they wanted me to create that for them. And so now I went from me teaching students to me creating curriculum for other people because they saw what I did. And so that allowed me to do the work that I'm doing now because I'm able to help more people educate more learners. Applying for different type of internship programs and apprenticeship programs. I'm hosting one starting in July called Teens and Means Business, and I'm building an apprenticeship program to attach to that, so it's year long. The second thing I would say is to, people don't talk about this enough, but empathy is required in entrepreneurship. And when I say that we're in the business of solving problems for other people, I want to encourage you to be obsessed with the problem because limitations encourage innovation. And so when you're obsessed with people's problems, you actually have your puzzle and the knot to untie. And so with that being said, when you're aware of people's problems, you're putting yourself in an empathetic position. Does everyone know what empathy is? Okay, cool. So when you know that you're empathetic, you also have an understanding and you also establish trust. And the way you do that is by testing ideas out and applying yourself to programs that are available, and there's a lot that are out there. And also get paid for it too, right? But the best thing to do is to try things out. You know, you asked, the first question is how did I get started? I graduated from college. I came to New York, never been here before. I used to work in advertising. I used to own a grilled cheese restaurant. I've been fired 7 times. I don't know how I got here. But this is the thing, it's part of the design thinking and the reiterating of where you want to be. So in regards to entrepreneurship, and when things are are changing fast, the best thing to do is actually, get involved with as much as possible. So for the Teens and Means Business internship program, it's not school. Use AI, let's get moving. Let's find out some solutions here. Because this is career, right? This is a career.
Yeah.
So, AI is not gonna steal anyone's job. The person that uses AI will, right? So I really wanna make sure that we understand how to use these tools that are moving fast, because a lot of people are afraid of them. And if they're afraid, and that's a problem that you can solve because you're not, you have something of value that's empathetic and can help add value to people's lives. So one of the things I wanted to say to remind students is that the work that you do, the things that you want to do, your identity is not associated with just that job. You can do the work and still know that there's so much more to you, right? A lot of people attach their identity to their job.
but
And when
not
they
to
lose their
themselves.
job, they don't have nothing, they don't know what to do. The reason why is that they've limited their visibility of what their capacity really is. And so I want to make sure that we always have hyphens to our name. I want to be able to say that I own a grilled cheese restaurant, I do instructional design, I also host karaoke. All right, I run marathons. My life has hyphens in it because I know that my identity and my calling on this earth is more than just what my job is.